Considering using cold turkey to quit smoking? Here's everything you need to know. If you stay to the end of this video, I will give you some practical tips you can use to actually use cold turkey to quit smoking for the rest of your life, okay? So if you're one of those people and you're going, I'm going to use the cold turkey method to quit smoking, okay? This is everything you need to know and how you can increase your likelihood of success. If this information is helpful to you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification button. It will simply tell you when I post new content. I post 2 new videos every week on tips, tricks, and hacks to help you quit smoking for life. Also, I will put a link at the bottom of the video that you can use to book yourself into my calendar for a free 30-minute quit smoking consultation. Okay, I used to charge for these. I now make spots regularly available so I can help people that may not do my program or are trying other methods. Please take advantage of that and book yourself into my calendar. It's free. I'll be back right after this to go deep into how to have a better chance of quitting smoking using cold turkey. See you in a minute.
So the big question is, how do smokers like us beat the odds and quit for life? How do we quit with no craving, no withdrawal, and never ever have a single drag, draw, or puff of a cigarette again? That is the question, and this channel is designed to give you the answers. My name is Ted Bradley. Welcome to the secret to quitting smoking for life.
Welcome back. Considering cold turkey to quit smoking, here's everything you need to know. Make sure you stay to the end of this video because I'm going to give you some tips, tricks, and hacks on how to increase your likelihood of being successful. Let's just hop right in. Okay, the very first thing is we need to understand what cold turkey is. I know we all think, I know what it is. It means just stopping. Okay, yeah, that is true. That's what it means. But to really get into this subject and dig in a little bit, to really understand and learn how to better utilize it, we really need to understand what it really is. Okay, so quitting smoking cold turkey is when you stop smoking abruptly without using any quit smoking products or aids, okay, without any help essentially, okay, or any professional support. Basically, all you're using is your own mental strength or determination or fortitude, what we often call willpower, okay? That's what cold turkey means. What cold turkey means is that you are quitting abruptly without any outside help. You're essentially doing it alone, and you're going to use your conscious mind to battle the cravings and all those other things to be successful, okay? You're using your own willpower, okay? That's quitting cold turkey. Okay, so does quitting cold turkey work? Okay, well, everyone knows that my background is in neuroscience, and so let's look at what the science actually says, okay? We can simply look at academic journals like the Annual Review of Public Health. It is a publication that publishes academic studies, okay? So they published a study just last year called The Impact of Nicotine Replacement Therapy on Smoking Behavior. Here's the conclusion of that study, okay? About 90% of people who try to quit smoking do it without any outside support, which means cold turkey, okay, with no aids, no therapy, or any medicine of any kind, okay, only 4 to 7% of them manage to quit smoking for 6 months or longer, and over half of those people start smoking again, okay? So if you're using the cold turkey method, you have a long road to hoe, okay? It is an uphill battle. It is by far the hardest way to quit smoking. But I don't want you to get me wrong, okay? Every method uses cold turkey. You have to use cold turkey to quit no matter what method, because it just means stopping. You have to just stop. What we mean by cold turkey is that you're not doing it with any other aid or help. You're just doing just the cold turkey. If that's all you're doing and that's your goal, well, I'm going to wish you the absolute best of luck. But here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you some tips, tricks, and hacks that you can use to try and make sure that you get up into that 7 percentile or higher, okay? Because if you're insisting upon it, then let's give you the best chance at success that you possibly can have, okay? So let's dig a little bit deeper into this whole thing. So there's really 2 advantages to cold turkey, okay? One is Basically, it gets you over the hump faster. What does that mean is you reap the benefits of not having nicotine in your system sooner than if you use other methods like, for example, the patch, where it treats the smoking as if it's an addiction by weeding you down off the nicotine. Essentially, you get over the hump faster. That's a benefit. There is one other benefit to cold turkey. It's free, and don't overlook that. That is a really great benefit for sure, especially if you're in that 4 to 7 percentile. Okay, you can quit smoking, okay, without having to pay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, okay. So, does quitting smoking using cold turkey work? Yes, of course it does. It absolutely works. There's no doubt it works, okay? But for whom is the question? For whom does quit smoking work? It works for 4 to 7% of people. That's it. That's what the science says. That's what we know. Okay, so what about everyone else? Okay, what about the rest of us that aren't in that 4 to 7%? Okay, all that means is you need outside support. If you are not in that 4 to 7 percentile, you need outside help. You need to look for a program or something else to help you get it from 4 to 7%, get you up over that percentage so that it's more likely you'll quit, okay? So that's really what we're concerned with here. But before we sort of go down that road, I really want to make sure that if you are trying really hard to be in that 4 to 7 percentile, what are the things you can do, okay, to make sure you have a more likelihood of being successful, okay? So this slide is going to reappear again at the end, okay? So don't worry if you didn't take notes fast enough, okay? So number one, you can prepare your mind for quitting smoking, okay? Go download an ebook. There are tons of ebooks about how to prepare your mind for quitting smoking, okay? I have a free one on my website, www.tedbradley.ca, not .com, okay? You just put your email address in, it will just automatically email you a PDF of how to prepare your mind for quitting smoking. That will increase your likelihood of being successful doing cold turkey, okay? Support, number two, get outside support that is free. So like a friend, a quit smoking buddy, that when you hit the cravings or you hit the walls and it gets difficult, you can call them on the phone and they can cheer you on. Get support, that will help you increase your likelihood of success. Pick a quit date. Lots of people when they quit smoking, they just simply go, that's it, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, I'm quitting now, and they throw their cigarettes out, okay? They haven't given their mind any time to prepare, okay? So pick a quit date that's at least 3 days off. What it does is it allows your mind to start to wrestle with the fact that you're going to quit smoking in 3 days. That will help prepare your mind, okay? Learn how to deal with cravings, okay? I have helped over 9,000 people quit smoking for life in my program. Here's what I can tell you, okay? They all tell me the same thing, okay? They come to me because the cold turkey didn't work. And they all say the same thing. I said, why can't you do it cold turkey? They all say the same thing. I couldn't deal with the cravings. If only I could have gotten rid of the cravings. Quitting smoking would be easy, okay? If that's you, you're going to want to look at a program to help support you, okay? We'll come back to that. The next thing you can do is avoid triggers, okay? We have tons of triggers, okay? Could be when waking up in the morning. It could be when having a coffee. It could be when driving a car. You really can only do two things. Either avoid the trigger altogether or do the trigger differently, okay? So what do I mean? If you avoid it altogether, if your trigger is drinking a beer or having a glass of wine with a smoke, don't drink for a month, okay? That will help you avoid the trigger, okay? But if it's something like driving, well, you're not gonna not drive, are you, right? So change how you drive a different route. It will help lessen the craving, which will help you be more successful doing cold turkey. If it's, you always smoke when you have a coffee, put less sugar in your coffee, change when you drink your coffee, okay? Those things will help, okay? De-stress, okay? This is an obvious one. We know people that deal with stress better are more likely to be successful at cold turkey. So learn to deal with stress better. Exercise, okay? This one really helps because here's what happens. This is how our mind works. We're sitting on the couch. We start thinking about a cigarette because maybe we smoke when we watch TV, who knows? And we think to ourselves, wait a minute, I'm thinking about a cigarette. Oh, is this a craving? In neuroscience, we start to do what we call catastrophizing. I'm having a craving. I'm starting to have withdrawal. And we start down that slippery slope, okay? This is where failure comes from in the cold turkey method, okay? So Exercise, what does that do? Okay, emotion follows motion. So get up off the couch and move your body. Dance, listen to music, go for a walk. Exercise if that's your thing, okay? Because what will happen is you're basically moving your energy. As you start to catastrophize because you're thinking about a cigarette and you go, oh, am I having a craving? You need to get up and physically move. Exercise helps, okay? These are the things you can do, okay, to help give yourself a better chance at quitting using cold turkey. Okay, so let's talk about now, and we're going to come back to that and more tips and tricks and hacks at the end, but let's talk about what if you're not in that 47th percentile group? Because chances are, if you're watching this video, you've probably already tried cold turkey and you already know it didn't work and you fail, right? So what do you do if cold turkey doesn't work and you're not in that 47%, okay? Okay, you need to get outside help because cold turkey is using no outside help. You need outside help, okay? So you want to look for programs specifically that use stacking. Okay, 6 years ago I invented stacking. What is stacking? Okay, we're going to go into it. I'm going to explain it to you. I'm not going to explain my program. I'm just going to explain to you the concept of what stacking is. That more and more programs are being based on and built on this model. Okay, so what is stacking? Stacking is simply using science-based understanding or science-based thinking to increase one's odds to be able to quit smoking for life. So that's a good definition, but let's get into what do we really mean by stacking. Okay, so stacking is using science-based thinking to have a better likelihood of being able to quit, but that doesn't totally explain what it is, okay? So what is it? So there are 9 known methods to quitting smoking. There are 7 here, just because I've combined 2 of them into them, okay? So if you look at the 7 ways that people use to quit smoking, there's hypnotherapy. So these are all from science. The success rates are in neuroscience, what we call the efficacy rates, okay? The success rates of these different methods. We know hypnotherapy is number 1 with a 60% chance, okay? We know that the drugs have a 22% success rate. Behavioral therapy, which means counseling, has 14%. NRT, nicotine replacement therapy, the patch, the gum, the lozenges, things like that, okay? They have a 14%, okay? And just so you know, placebo is 12, okay? So is it the nicotine replacement therapy working, or is it that you believe that it's working? Right? Okay? We actually don't know. Okay? Books have a 7%. I'll come back to books in a second. Apps have a 7%. Cold turkey is 47%. Okay? So let's talk about the books. Okay? The most famous book is Alan Carr's book. Lots of people read it. Okay? I'm not advocating not to read it. It is a really good book. I just want to make a comment about using books, okay? When Alan Carr wrote his book, okay, he wrote it after he quit smoking, not before. Alan Carr himself successfully quit smoking, okay? But he didn't quit by reading his book. He had already quit. Alan Carr quit by using hypnotherapy. He was hypnotized. He then wrote his book. Okay, so I just think it's really important to understand. I'm not saying don't read the book. I've read the book. It's a really good book. There's nothing wrong with reading the book, but it's not going to get you to quit smoking any more so than me giving you a sugar pill. Actually, in fact, if I give you the sugar pill, the placebo, and say this is a magic pill, you're going to quit smoking, you're actually twice as likely to quit on the sugar pill than you are reading Alan Carr's book. But there's a lot of good information in his book, so please read it. Just know and understand, it's not how he quit smoking. He did hypnosis, okay? So let's break these down. When you break down these 7 different ways to quit smoking, you realize there's a pattern. They use different mechanisms to get you to quit smoking. Hypnotherapy uses your unconscious mind. The drugs use your physiology, your cravings. What Chantix and Zyban really do is they block the pleasure sensor in your brain from releasing dopamine. It helps you not get the cravings, okay? That's what the drugs do. It deals with your physiology. Okay, behavioral therapy is about your conscious mind. You go and you talk to a counselor about why you smoke, okay? Nicotine replacement therapy, again, the patch, the gum, weaning yourself down off the nicotine, treating it like it's an addiction, okay? That's about your physiology. It deals with the cravings. The books is about your conscious mind, how you think. Because when you read the book, okay, just know it's explained to your conscious mind so your conscious mind understands. The book is not hypnosis, okay? Which is what Alan Carr used to quit, okay? It's just for your conscious mind, okay? The apps, right? it brings you awareness to your conscious level. How much money you're saving, how many cigarettes you're not smoking, okay? Deals with your conscious mind. Cold turkey is using your willpower. It's a conscious mind activity. So these are the different mechanisms. And what you'll notice if you look carefully at this, there's only 3 mechanisms. So there's really only 3 ways to quit smoking. A method that deals with your unconscious mind, methods that deal with your physiology, the physical cravings, your physical body, or methods that use your conscious mind, okay? So what does this have to do with stacking? Okay, well, you know what stacking is? Stacking is not just using one method. It's stacking different methods and using them all. You see, here's the thing. You're not 3 people. You don't have 3 parts of your mind. You're one person. Why are we only attacking it one way? It makes no sense. It's why the success rates are so low. Methods that use stacking, okay? So my program, it's not just hypnosis. Yes, I'm a master hypnotist, but it's not just hypnosis. It's more than hypnosis. It's neuro-linguistic programming. It's other things. It's about identity. So we're using all 3 methods. So in my program, okay, I get a 95% success rate. I give a lifetime guarantee to people who do my program. It's a one-time fee, and I say if you have a single drag, draw, or puff of a cigarette again for the rest of your life, you get back into my program absolutely for free. Why? Because only 5% of people ever come back. Otherwise, I'd be out of business. Okay, but other quit smoking programs that use my model that I invented 6 years ago, stacking, okay, they also have higher than 60% success rates. You can use another one. So you want to look for methods that aren't just honing in on one way. You want to look for methods that are stacking, okay? And I now teach other people how to use stacking to get people to quit smoking. So look for a program that is utilizing stacking, or basically taking a holistic approach. You're a whole person. We're going to attack this from all these directions. You'll be more likely to quit smoking. Okay, but this video is really about if you're going to use the cold turkey method or you're considering it, what do you need to know? That's everything you need to know. You need to know if you're using cold turkey, you are using the most difficult way to quit smoking, okay? Doesn't mean it's not gonna work. You could be in that 4 to 7 percentile. I just wanna give you the information so you're not fooling yourself, okay? It's not the only way, okay? There are other ways, okay? So if you're determined that you're not going to use stacking or you're not going to use a more successful method, okay, you're determined to do cold turkey either because it's free or because you just have that kind of mind, you're just going to try that first, I want you to get the best chance at being successful. And these are the things you have to do. You have to prepare your mind. Get support. Pick a quit date that's 3 days out or further. Learn how to deal with cravings. You can watch my video. I have a video on the 6 ways to beat the nicotine craving, okay? Watch other videos, okay? Avoid triggers. Either don't do them all together or do them differently. Learn how to de-stress, whatever that means for you, whether it's yoga, meditation, breathing. Learn how to deal with stress and exercise when you get a craving. Get up and move your body. If you do those 7 things, you will get yourself up to that 7 percentile or higher, because we know the people that are up there in the higher ranges, these are the things they're doing, or they're at least doing 3 to 4 of them, okay? So there you go. There are 7 tips, tricks, and hacks. If you're gonna use the quit smoking method of cold turkey, that will help you be successful, okay? So if you like this video, okay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification buttons. And please use the link below and take advantage of the free 30-minute phone consultation for quitting smoking, okay? Even if you see that link in previous videos I've made from 2 years ago, I'm still doing it. So please, no matter how old this video is, click the link below, book yourself into my free 30-minute quit smoking consultation, and I will get you off in the right direction and on the right path. And I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Email me, direct message me, join this YouTube channel, use these videos to help motivate you to quit smoking for the rest of your life. Thank you and blessings to everyone, and I wish you the best of luck.